Hi, today we're going to review Madison Beer's daytime skincare routine. Okay, so like many young people, Madison talks about having acne, needing to really go into that cleansing step because of acne. So what we have is a really good acne type cleanser that's really going to help balance your skin. And what I like about it is that it was designed to be like anti-acne and anti-aging at the same time. This is our daily exfoliating cleanser with tea tree. Really important because you're going to be able to scrub your skin. You're going to be able to work on areas where you have a bit more blemishes. It's going to help clean your skin without stripping your skin, which brings me into the second part of her routine where she talks about using a toner. Using a toner is very old school. Toners were utilized. The idea, coming from cosmetic chemistry and a scientist, the idea of a toner was to use after your cleanser to really fix the pH of your skin, to ensure that your skin's acid mantle was back. So it needed to be a little bit more acidic. This was to balance the acid mantle. If you are cleaning your skin and your skin is stripped and too dry or too tight, you've actually taken the pH, you've changed the pH of your skin. That's not good. That's when a toner would come in because you want to rebalance the pH. She's using a toner. I really don't know why. I guess her cleanser is a little harsh. You don't need a toner. A toner is not something that is essential in a skincare routine necessarily, especially when you have a good cleanser that's cleaning your skin, balancing your pH, keeping your skin acidic, working on what you need, and it leaves your skin hydrated. So that's a step. She then goes into utilizing her roller after her cleansing her skin. So when you're going to use a roller, jade roller, I like using a stainless steel one. You could also use your hands. She's right. Too much sushi, too much salt. You can wake up puffy in the morning. These are really, really good things to help decongest, help to improve the microcirculation. You want to do it on wet skin or a little bit hydrated skin, or you want to do it in a part of your skincare routine where you have a few things on in your skin. So we're going to go ahead and see what else she's going to do, and then we're going to put this all together for you. Her next step after the cleansing and her toner and her rolling, is to use a moisturizer. And we talk about moisturizing, and what she does talk about is she talks about having acne and then being afraid about going into a skincare routine. And that actually makes a lot of sense because you would think that when you have acne, you're like, okay, I really want to get into it and everything. But, having struggled through acne myself and through a lot of issues with the skin, it's almost like you're afraid to use another product. You're afraid to introduce something because friends tell you one thing, commercials tell you something else, an influencer can tell you something else, the doctor's got his own opinion. I mean, there's all this noise, and yet when you put and follow these instructions, you put them on your skin does its own thing, and usually it's not a good thing, right? So it's either too much product, too much activity. It's just not suitable for yourself. So it's really important to understand your skin's personality. It's really also important to understand go slow. My skin was horrific. Growing up, it was horrific. To be able to get my skin to be in this shape, it took a lot of trial and error. So I try to, share the knowledge that I have. But I'm hearing her. I'm hearing her saying, I don't want to go back. I want to be able to moisturize. So yes, even though with oily skin or breakout skin, you need to moisturize. To moisturize properly. This is why we always formulate fragrance-free. We formulate in a way that is beneficial for the skin. Our Forever Youth is a really great moisturizer because it uses extremophiles. This is going to work on hydrating the skin, or we want to use something with ceramides. Everything is about building a nice layer on the skin, a healthy balance, a healthy microbiome. So don't be afraid. I know it's hard, but go slow, digest the information, and you may not get it right the first time. And this is what I hear her saying as well. It's trial and error, but the slower, the more conservative you are at adding things slowly into your routine, not everything has to be an active, not everything has to be at a high concentration. It does have to make sense though. So you've got to think about breaking down your skincare routine in a cleansing phase, a treating phase, and then a protecting phase. And then in those phases, find out what really works and resonates. So let's continue on with the routine. So our moisturizer, she's using a moisturizer that's a humectant, also something that works on the ceramides, which is really important too. So we actually have a ceramide serum. You can use one or the other depending on your skin type, but again, that's important to have ceramides in your skincare routine. Really important, especially if you've got sensitive skin. So she's going to do that. She then moves on to a facial mist. Her order of where she puts her facial mist is very interesting to me, because I would put the facial mist on right after cleansing. That would be my step one, would be to mist your skin first, not last. Because again, that will make the product, everything absorb better. But the idea of misting the skin, this is where when you mist your skin, it actually will give some micronutrients to your skin. It's also going to work with a little bit of antioxidants and some moisturizers, also on the pH of your skin, and then it allows your other skin to work a little bit better. And the mist being the last step makes no sense, because it's volatile, it will dry, and it actually causes the skin to dry a little bit. So the mist should be the first step after cleansing. She does finish off with her eye product. She's very young and she's using a very rich eye product. I'm not a big fan of heavy product around the eye. I'm just trying to prime this one. The cream we do have for around the eye area has GABA and Chica, so it's very, very gentle. Do you see how much I'm putting on? Do you see how little that is? She's putting on way too much. So if you want your eyes to be very, very puffy, for it to creep, you've got to be careful around the eye area. Less is more, and a lot of heavy product, maybe when you're younger you don't see it as much, but when you're putting on a lot of heavy product, heavy oils around the eye area, puffiness, milia. I don't have puffiness, I don't have milia, I don't have dark circles. Why? Because in my early 20s I never put eye cream on. I used eye serums, I used our fast lift eye serum. The Chica is also something very important. So I would caution against it highly. And also one thing I noticed with her routine, there's no sunscreen. This is her daytime routine. She needs sunscreen. Beautiful girl, beautiful skin. You want to keep this skin. You want your skin to look like that 10 years from now and 20 years from now. Wear sunscreen. That's all I gotta say. And wear enough sunscreen. And then put your makeup on. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed our review of Madison Beer's daytime skincare routine. I look forward to your questions and comments, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.